Right, you're losing money every month and you don't even know it. Now, it's not the big purchases that makes you lose money every month. It is the sneaky one, the little ones that no one even think of. By the end of this video, I'm going to help you identify the leaks and help you stop it. Let's talk about the obvious ones, subscriptions. For example, Netflix, Prime, gym. I'm gonna ask you a question. How many times have you been to the gym this month if you actually pay for a gym membership? Because a lot of us pay for monthly subscriptions and they've not gone to the gym. But if you have been to the gym more than 15 times or less than 10 times in a month, then you're making a use out of it. But a lot of us don't actually go to the gym, but they still pay for it. I know quite a lot of people that have been paying for the gym on a monthly basis, but they have not actually been to the gym. So these are little things that you need to be aware of. I mean, if you're paying, for example, if you're paying for a subscription and it is £5 a month and you've not actually used it, in a year that's £60. £60 that you could save up that can actually go towards something else. Now, another thing is auto renewals. You know, one of those cloud storage that you forgot to actually cancel and it keeps renewing every month or on a yearly basis. I've got a lot of people that subscribe for like a yearly subscription from Microsoft and then they forgot to cancel it, and then once a year has been, it auto renews and there you go, you get hit with another £75 only because you forgot to cancel it. What I would suggest, every month actually go through your bank statement. You'll be able to see things that you have forgotten to actually cancel. Another thing to actually think of is bank fees and interest. Now, some of us do have overdraft and we do go out there, spend money on groceries, and sometimes we'll go into our overdraft. It is important to ensure that on the same day you go into your overdraft to actually pay money into it to avoid any additional charges or bank fees. I do know a lot of banks will send you a text message warning you, letting you know that you've gone into your overdraft to actually put money into it to avoid any additional fees or interest being charged. So it is one to actually look out for to avoid these interest or charges going up and you end up having to actually pay more than you are expecting to pay. Another one is overpaying for utility bills. That's your gas, electric, internet. Now I'm going to give you an example of the internet one. With my last provider, I was actually paying £27 a month. Now, when my contract ended, I forgot to actually call them up and say, can you give me a new deal or cancel my contract? Because I forgot to do that, they started charging me £50 a month. Now, these are costs that can actually increase because you forgot to actually call up and get a better deal. If you're not getting a better deal with your current provider, maybe call a different provider, see if they can provide you with a better service and a better deal. A lot of you guys like to waste money by wasting food. Now, we all do weekly shopping or monthly shopping, but sometimes we do forget to actually check what we have in the fridge or at home in terms of the items that we need, and we go out there and we buy the same thing. Another thing is I've seen a lot of people that buy things like meat and they leave it in the fridge and there it goes out of date, and then they'll have to go back out and buy another one. It is very important to actually ensure that you know what you have in your house before you go out to actually do your weekly or monthly shopping. And when you come back home and you bought things such as meat that will expire in a few days, ensuring that it actually goes in the freezer to avoid you losing the money that you used to purchase it. Another thing to think of is insurance that you don't understand. Now, we all have house insurance, phone insurance, car insurance, but then is it worth going through your policy or your contracts and looking into it, trying to understand what's included within the insurance? Guarantee you'll be able to spot things that you feel like, actually, I don't actually need this, and then you can speak to the insurance provider and get them to take that off. That might help reduce the costs that you are incurring every month. Another thing to bring to your attention is lazy spending. Now, some of us use companies like Amazon, eBay to actually buy stuff, One of the good things about Amazon and eBay, or mainly Amazon, is that you buy something today, you can have it delivered tomorrow, or you can even have it delivered the same day. Now, sometimes what you find on Amazon is not always the cheapest, so it might be worth having a browse elsewhere externally to actually see if you can find the same item at a cheaper price. Another thing is taking food to work or taking food out when you're out and about. Now, a lot of people that actually go to work on a daily basis from Monday to Friday actually buy food out. Now, if you're doing it every day and you're spending about £10, that's a lot of money to be spending in a week. Now, if you multiply that by a month worth of food that you're spending on a daily basis, that's a lot of money. So it might be worth, if you're doing that grocery shopping, to actually not be lazy and actually go out there, go into your kitchen and actually make proper food to take with you to work. Not having a budget will hurt you in the long run. Having a strict budget will ensure that you actually control your spending on a monthly basis. Now, if you're not too sure how to create a budget, please reach out in the comment box down below and we'll be able to help you out with that. Just to recap, check your subscription, utilities, fees and lazy habit. No weight of money is going to. Now, my advice to you guys is to take out your bank statement and review it on a monthly basis. Understand what has come out of your account. Is it what you're expecting? Are there things that you can actually cancel? If you like this video, give it a thumbs up and a like and subscribe if you can, and I'll see you guys in the next one.